Hey, Dana here. And if you've been following me, I'm working on my wife's 2003 Ford Escape. She was complaining the other day that it was grinding in the rear, and I'd known for a while that the rear seals for the drive shafts were leaking, and I'd fill them up with gear oil every time I changed the oil in it, and I was afraid that was the problem. Well, when she says it was on the outside and not inside, I suspected the wheel bearings. So I jacked it up, and sure enough, the wheels wobble on both sides. So I couldn't have her drive it any longer because you don't know telling when one would seize up and then would have an issue. So I'd wind up doing the wheel, the rear transfer case shaft seals at the same time here, and they're located back here, and I got those done already. And I still got to do the yoke seal, but the only problem is with that, you go to anybody and you got to get a yoke seal. There's two different seals, which means you got to go in and you got to find out the size of the ring gear in there. And I pulled the pumpkin cover off already, and unfortunately the ring gear is on the other side, is rotated the other side, so I can't read it at the moment. So I got to get a shaft in, drive shaft in there and spin it. So that's my next little project. But anyway, with the bearings, you got to press them out. And I have a portable hydraulic kit, and I was able to push the hubs out. Well, I don't have a press, so I'm gonna have to take the whole assembly to a buddy of mine and have it pressed out. In this case here, I had to disconnect it from inside the saddle that holds the bushing. It's also got your camber washers for adjustment. And I tried to get that sleeve out, but of course, being the age it is, 140,000 miles later, that sleeve was not coming out of there. So I had no choice but to get a Sawzall and go ahead and zip the bushing sleeve and drop it down. And I had to go to the dealer and get a brand new kit here, 80 bucks, and have that pressed in at the same time. But I come to find out from a buddy of mine, he says, hey, you know, I've got a kit that I got from Harbor Freight for 100 bucks that you can press the bearings out on the vehicle. He says, great, a little what do we say, a dollar time short and a dollar short. So I haven't messed with the other side. So the only thing I did on the other side was break a brake line because I don't have discs. And on this side here, I was able to disconnect the brake line without breaking the line. I don't know how and I don't know why, but anyway, my luck. So I got to replace a bushing on one side and a brake line on the other. And that's about where I sit at the moment. So any questions, comments, hit me on Facebook, Dana D. Crosby, and I look forward to them. If you need any advice, and I appreciate your comments and stuff like that. So for now, I'll fill you in when I do my yoke seal. We'll talk to you soon.